Hi, Sagittarius. This is Genevieve with Belladonna and Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I am doing really well, and I canceled Christmas today. You're going, oh my gosh, is she Scrooge? No, it's not that. It's just that I feel like that with COVID, it's irresponsible to go home. I mean, my family alone has like tons of people, like 20 people. So right there, that's too big. That's too big for social distancing. And then all the people that I'm seeing on the way down there, like when I stop at a convenience store or something, essentially I would be seeing hundreds of people and exposing them to each other. And I don't think that's very responsible. Also, I'm not feeling it. I mean, I was ready to go home, and then I realized that I didn't want to. I wanted to stay here. For whatever reason, I think the divine is telling me to stay here. So I'm staying here. But if you know of any place to get a great Christmas dinner, let me know, because I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, moving right along, I got my Etsy store set up today. It's Belladonna and Moonbeams, not an and. I couldn't save that. They needed less than 15 letters. So, or maybe it was less than 20, because I got Twitter set up and TikTok set up and all that stuff. So anyway, what I'm going to be doing on TikTok is, remember last night when I opened the Sacred Geometry Oracle deck? Well, I'm personally going to read every day about a new card, because it's a really cool deck and I want to learn more. But the only way I'm going to learn more is to study it. So I'm going to read every card, one card a day, and I'm going to read that on TikTok. So let's drop in and see what's going on. Okay, now for the reading. Today I've decided to go ahead and do just tarot. Just tarot. We're doing more cards. We're doing it just a little bit different. I have a couple of times so far used my pendulum, because I just felt like there were some questions that were yes and no questions that I wanted to ask about that. So we start out with the Ace of Swords. Flip it over, because the Ace of Swords this card is all about winning. You're going to have success. You're going to succeed. It's going to have victory. So victory is a really good thing. And then this card is all about hanging on to things. This person has been miserly and saving his money. And in this case, because it's right next to the Ace of Swords, you're going to have success. I think that you need to hang on to that success right now. Normally, when I see this card, I'm like, no, you got to share your money. In this case, I feel like you need to be hanging on to it, because even though you're going to have success, and you're going to have great commercial success. I mean, this card is toned down. It's upside down. So all of this together says that whatever you're putting together, a new project, a new job, a new something, it's going to be great. But use your common sense. Now we have the Page of Wands. It's reversed. This is beyond your control. But see, he's getting ready to have success too. He's starting out on his journey, and things are just not quite as fast as he likes, but he's got it under control. However, there are things that are making you feel out of control. As these things are happening, you don't feel like you have a handle on it all. So you need to take off your blindfold and try to figure out how you do have a handle, because you've got too much success coming in to be losing that. And Page of Pentacles. This card, flip it over, is all about learning and studying. And I think that might be why you feel like you're out of control, because you've got some studying and learning to do while you're making these changes. They're successful things. These are things coming to fruition. It's not a bad thing. Oh, and one more thing. This card is about communication. So you need to be communicating with the people around you. And finally, we have the Seven of Swords. And this part you are out of control over. There is someone in your life that is not trustworthy. Flip it over. So no, they're not the worst, not trustworthy, because they are reversed, but still there's something going on that's beyond your control, and someone in your close circle is not trustworthy. You might decide that they're worth keeping, but you need to be aware of it. Just don't trust them too far. Don't trust them with your checkbook, for example. And that might not literally be it. They might be the best bookkeeper ever, but they're a gossip. I don't know. I'm just saying that you need to figure this out and work it out. And that's one of the reasons you feel out of control. Also, we get the Hangman reversed. And the Hangman is about making the right decision for the right reasons. So you need to be looking at this. What is your right motive? What is your right decision? So now if y'all want to do a private reading, and I know some of y'all are saying, why would I do a private reading? Well, part of the reason you would choose to do a private reading is that this is a general reading, what I give you here. For example, I am a Taurus sun with an Aquarius moon and a Leo rising. So when I do all of this, I mean, there's like 140, no, there's more than that. I don't know, I could do thousands of readings. And I don't have the time to do thousands of readings once a week. So I do a general reading. But when you call me, then I give you a personalized reading. I look at all of you. So a lot of times I'll even figure out what your numerological sign is for this year. So, and in fact, I have someone do a private reading for me every few months. That doesn't mean I don't read for myself in between, but every few months, I just kind of need someone else's input. So if you want to do a private reading, send me a text to 405-512-9400. Also, don't forget, on January 5th, I'll be doing our pendulum reading, where you just send me your questions and I answer them. And I just say your first name and the answer. You'll know who you are. And finally, if anything I've said tonight resonates with you, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Y'all have a good one. Bye.